everyone. Welcome back to Ye Olde Pattern Town, also known as the third video based around a gigantic estate sale that I found in South Carolina. My name is Stephanie Canada, and I am so happy to see everyone back. I can see we have got a couple of friends already. We've got Miss Karen from Ireland. Hello. See, I had a couple other. Wait. We got Suzanne from Ottawa. Very excited to see you. We got Miss Marie. Hello, Marie. All right. Now, hi, Nancy. All right. Now, we're going to go through this real quick. I have exactly 1 hour or until my camera surreptitiously dies. So, we're going to do this a little bit faster than normal. The first thing to know is that I will not be sharing anything that is already on my website, such as this one. Oh, come on, camera. You did it earlier. There it is. This is McCall's 5614. It is a Laura Ashley pattern from 1977. So anything that is already up on the website, which I will show you here, is going to be not a part of today's stream. You can see here all of these lovely patterns have already been listed. This is basically the top drawer of that cabinet that has already gone up, including these crazy ballet slipper ice skating stockings from 1976. Like, who needs a tennis shoe for a stocking? Apparently someone in the 70s. So anything like that, we are not going to be going through. We've already done that. That's already on my website, backroomfinds.com. So things like that will not be going over today. Things we will be going over today are things like this. This is McCall's 5404, which is a wrap top and high-waisted trouser set. This is in petite, and it goes up to a size extra large. Now, when I say that, what I mean is that I have pretty much every size from petite to extra large. And the extra large in this case is a bust. Oh, wait, I just forgot. 44 to 46. Everything in this cabinet is going to be dead stock. Everything in this cabinet is going to have, you see that little foxing right there? Everything's going to have that. It's primarily on the outer envelope. Occasionally it will go into the instructions and the pattern. However, what it is the moisture from the building that these were in has sort of oxidized whatever iron particles were in this paper. So it's still perfectly fine to use. It does have that estate sale smell, so I'm not going to say it doesn't. But just a heads up, this is what we're going through, and I only have about an hour to do this. So hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, we got Florida, we've got UK, Colorado, Seattle. My goodness, everyone is here and ready to go, and so am I. So the other thing to note is that all of these are going to be from 1977. And that's pretty much across the board. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you what the year is because they're all the same because it's all in a size run. And yes, unfortunately, we are down to this one singular angle today because I've got a lot going on and I didn't have time to deal with two cameras today. So we're going to go with one camera. I will zoom it in, tell you about the pattern, and then we will move on. If anyone does see anything they would like to see, words. If anyone does see anything they would like to purchase before it hits my website, you can always go ahead and email me at likethenorthcountry@gmail.com. And to those of you that I am sure will be noting things shortly, yes, that right down there, that is the giant pile of fabric that I have had so much support from y'all. There are so many emails, so many folks want to buy them, and I want to say thank you. The important thing to know is that I also dove headfirst into a big project that I am slightly overwhelmed with. I'm not in over my head, I'm just overwhelmed. One person, lots of things. So I am slowly starting to email people pretty much in the morning, and then I transition into the other thing. The reason I'm being vague is because I'm making a whole video on it. So I promise you will know soon what this is, but I'm doing a whole video on it so you guys can see the whole process of what I'm doing this week. But I do apologize. I am a little slow to respond, but you can still go ahead and email me if there's any patterns in this lot that you see, because I can guarantee I won't get time to list them before I deal with the giant fabric. So if you already have a fabric request in, you can go ahead and add some patterns to it. And hey, Bob's your uncle. I should be able to just tuck them right in there. All right. That's all the nitty gritty. I'm going to check for some questions and then we'll get going. I did see one. Alexander. I think in this drawer, there aren't any men's. And she actually didn't have that many men's patterns overall, unfortunately. The only ones that I've seen is like a very 1970s robe. Extraordinarily robe. But I know for a fact this one is all women's and children's this go around. So I would love for you to stay and hang out just to see the goodies. But if I understand if you don't want to, because I know there's no men's in what I have right here. Okay. Any other questions? Hello, everyone. So excited to see everybody. All right. Let's dig into the past. So first up, we're going to have Marlowe's Corner, McCall's 5411. Focus. You did this earlier. Oh, good. Now it's not wanting to focus. That's fantastic. Okay, there we go. There it is. And so this is going to be a dress, jacket, pants, and skirt. And for this one, I have a size 6 and I have a size 10 available, which is a bust 32.5. Will there be more Laura Ashley's? Not in this one, no. I only got that one Laura Ashley in the entire cabinet, if you can believe it. Yes, these are the patterns from the shop that came in the McCall's cabinet. She had a 1950s cabinet that was full of 1970s patterns. So that's all what we're going through today. Aw, thanks, Alexander. You're awesome. Thank you. Are all the patterns front? Not sure what you're asking. Are they all factory folded is what you're trying to say? Yes, they are. Everything here has never been touched by human hands. So we will keep on going. To McCall's 5418. Focus camera. It did this so much nicer earlier, and now it's being a pain in my butt. Oh, goodness. Well, we're just going to tell you about it then. It is an unlined jacket, vest, top, and skirt pattern. There it is. You can see there the cute little like slightly flare out sleeves, A-line skirt, full pants, vest, and the jacket there. And you can see this one is actually the size bust 42 here. And I believe this is my only one of this one. But good bust size for that. Absolutely. Next up, we have a girl's pattern. This is going to be McCall's 5419. It is actually a culotte blouse pattern. So you got the culotte, you got the blouse, and you also have the ability to turn it into that little blue jumpsuit right there. The little pantsuit, sort of pinafore, not pinafore. What is the word? Overalls. That's the one. The overalls with the shorts. I'm good with words today. We're going strong, friends. We're going strong. Next up, you have McCall's 5421. There it is. This is a super cute jumpsuit. And what this is, you can see like the full panel front and then the giant pockets, and you can indeed make that hat. The one I have in my hand is the bust size 30, which is a size 5. And for this one, it goes all the way up to a Mrs. size 14, which is a bust 36. And never fear, if you want to match, there's a kiddo version too. This is McCall's 5422. And this is the exact same jumpsuit and hat, but in child sizes. And it starts at a size 7 and goes up to a girl's size 14, which is going to be a bust 32. Oh, you made that one. I love that. All right, moving on to McCall's 5441. This is going to be a blouse set. It's like a lower down yoked blouse with a little bit of gather at the center. It's just a standard top. It does not say maternity on there. You probably could use it that way, but it's not noted that way. It does have the wider sleeves. This one is going to be the petite size, which is a bust 30 and a half to 31 and a half. And this one goes all the way up to a large, which is going to be a bust 40 to 42 for this one. Another blouse with a much larger collar this go around. You are looking at McCall's 5459. This one is the size 8, so it's a bust 31 and a half. You've got the really nice shawl and the collar, and then all those different necklines. Plus, check out those super fun sleeves right there on the green one. That's one of my favorites. Now, the one I currently have up here is going to be the size 31 and a half. And for this one, let me check my notes. This one I only have a 32 and a half as the next size up. Ooh, I'm blurry now. That's exciting. Hello, camera. Welcome back. My camera, I think, is also tired. I've been making it do a lot of work this week. Any hamburger patterns? Oh, those big hamburger. No, I didn't find any of those. Marie, what you can assume is that the ones that I have grabbed right now are going to be the smallest I have available. And then I'm going to tell you what the size range it goes to. So I will have multiple sizes unless I say otherwise. So if I'm saying that 5459, I've got a 31 and a half here up to a 32 and a half. That means I have both of them. But a lot of the ones I have from petite, which is the smallest they made, all the way up to extra large. So I've got it noted. That's why I keep looking at I have a little post-it right down here to tell me all of that information. Oh, thank you. If you're looking to buy any of these, absolutely. You can email me at likethenorthcountry.com, or if you wait probably a week or two, they will be up on my website. It's going to take me a little bit though, because I've got a pile of fabric to get through that have requests that are much higher on the priority because all of you are being so lovely and patient and so supportive of these videos. So I appreciate it. All right, we keep going with McCall's 5464. This one is the bust size 32. And for this one, it goes all the way up to a bust size 33 and a half. That's what I have available. It's a nice little unlined blazer, vest, skirt, and pants. And I like the curves of the blouse on this one. I think they're very sweet, and the collar is nice and big. Oh, yay! So glad you're here. Huzzah! All right, next up we have a girl's pattern with a cute little embroidery to go along with it. This is McCall's 5467. This is a cute little girl's top. Once I get it to focus. Camera. There it goes. Hey, there it is. So this is the size medium, which is going to be a girl's 8 to 10. And it does come in all of those types of styles. Plus, this little red trim that you see right here is actually a kind of extra vest situation that you actually tie over the blouses. And this one I have the medium, and I also have the, notes. I have the large. So it's the girls medium and the girls large, which is a size 8, 10, or 12 and 14. And now we have back to women's. We're at McCall's 5490. This is going to be the Mrs. size of a bust 36. This is a lovely dress and or tunic top. And they advise you do an unbonded stretch knit for this. But I really love that gathered waist and the slit neckline. And the thing with this one is I love how it drapes in the front. Like I think this would be a lovely like swooshy fall dress with a little cardigan as it gets a little colder. And for this one, I have got this all the way up to a bust size 38 available. So I've got, so I've got the 36 and the 38. That's more helpful. One of these days I'll learn how to do sound effects on these so I can do the little like ding or make the duck quack. Haven't figured that out yet, but we're at least got better resolution this time. Yeah, just go ahead and email me through the show, or you can DM me on Instagram. Backroom Finds, also a really good way to claim patterns. So always feel free to email. I go in order of first come, first serve. So if you're the first person to email me, you get first dibs. All right, now we are moving on to the second stack because I don't have a whole lot of time today, folks. That's why I'm going a little bit faster in case you've joined a little bit later. So now we are at McCall's 5511. This one is going to be actually the junior sizing, I believe, once I get it to focus. There it is. Oh, no, this is the Mrs. sizing. So this is a Miss size 8, which is a bust 31.5. And I go all the way up to the bust size 42. So this is for the top, the culottes, or you can make them short. So you can make them either of these lengths. And I wholeheartedly approve of the contrast pockets because that's awesome. How to draw attention to your giant pockets? Make them a different color. When? Penny, if I haven't gotten back to you on email, all of the fabrics that I mentioned in the previous video are sold by the yard. Unless they were so damaged that I'm just like, take the whole bolt and hopefully you can make something with it. So, hope that helps. All right, next up in Pattern Town is going to be McCall's 5512. This one is going to be a dress, skirt, pants, or shorts. Once I get it to focus, not on me. Oh, the camera is throwing a tantrum. There it is. There, now you can see it. And you can see it's that nice, like, good late 70s lines, slightly held over shoulders on the blouse. And I do believe it does come with those blue transfers for those pocket embroidery details. And you can do the maxi, the midi, or the pants or the shorts on this one. And for 5512, I go all the way up to a bust 38, 40, and 42 for this one. So you got all those sizes. And I feel like it was last live stream that I did that someone asked me, have you ever seen the same pattern with different numbers? And I boldly, with my chest, said no. Hang on, I just dropped it. And now I have to say, yes. Yes, I sure have. Because 5513 is the exact same as 5512. So the difference here is that 5512 is the standard miss sizing, and 5513 is the women's sizing. So the only difference in these patterns is going to be the size ranges. So this one starts, which the one in my hand is that one. You're looking at a bust 44 through a 48, and this one goes up to, and I do have all the way up to the size 50, which is a bust 54. And these come in 3 sizes. For this one, that's why there's a big giant 3 right there. So you have all 3 sizes in this packet. So I have got lots and lots of size ranges for you. Maria, the only thing you've missed is that everything is from 1977. It is all for sale, and the email where you can buy it is right down at the bottom of the screen. I'm glad you're here, though. All right. Moving on to McCall's a 5515. This one is going to be an unlined blazer, vest, blouse, skirt, pants, or shorts. My goodness, it's an entire outfit. The one in my hand is a bust 32.5. And for this one, I go all the way, actually, I go from this size to a size 20, which is the bust 42. So I only have this one and the bust 42 available, but pretty cute little pattern there. Yeah, Penny, I'm not going to lie. The fact that I have bust 54 is factory folded is like mind blowing. I love it. I love it. All right. Next up, we have a cute little summer blouse. I know we've just started fall, but it's still cute. We can still enjoy the look. And for me, I can still wear it because I live in Florida. Ugh. All right, we are at McCall's 5518. This is going to be a Mrs. Petite, which is the bust 30 to 31 and a half. And for this pattern, I have up to a bust 36 to 38 available. I like the yoked detail, and I also like how you can turn it into a top with or without sleeves with that same interesting neckline. And I want to check and see. Oh, that detail at the top of this one was just the fabric. It was not an embroidery detail in this one. All right, and now we've got some of those super stylized covers that we really saw in the 70s with McCall's 5521. You can see here how the stylization of the face and the elongated legs to make them feel much longer, even than necessarily the finished garment. Like, that woman would be extraordinarily tall with that little tunic top. This one is the size medium, which is a bust 36 to 38. And for this one, I actually only have this particular pattern available. It is going to be the dress, the jumper, top, panties with a blue transfer for the embroidery right along the top. So the pants that you see there are not included, but it does do the dress, the panties, and the top version of this bad boy. All right, next up we have a couple of girls patterns. First up is going to be McCall's 5522, which is honestly very similar to 5521. It's sort of like, it's like you could even do a mother-daughter situation with this one. For this one, I have the size 3 and the size 8 available. And again, it's the dress, tunic, or top, and the panties, so the little bloomers to go along with it. These pants are not a part of this pattern. All right, next up is another girls pattern. We're looking at McCall's 5524. This one is a super cute set of tops and skirt, and you can do the ruffle there at the bottom, or you can leave it just as a flared skirt. I like how they chose to do the little cap sleeve details and the yoke details and the matching to the skirts on some of them. For this one, I have a size 7, and I go all the way up to a girl's size 14, which is a bust 32. I know, there's so many of these that I want to do for my daughter, and she's like, I don't like it. I'm like, okay, kid. Hurt my heart a little. She likes the 50s. I'll give her that. She likes the 50s patterns better. She is her mother's daughter. Next up, we have got McCall's 5526. This is another Marlowe's corner pattern. Once I get it to focus. Focus. There it is. Much better. And you can see here that it is that fun little top, culottes, or you can do pants or shorts with this one. So you've got a lot of good options here. And the one I have right now is a bust 31 and a half. And then this one I have available all the way up to a bust size 38, which is the size vintage size 16. All right, we got a couple Marlowe's corners coming to you. They're all right here. This one is going to be Marlowe's corner, which is another McCall's 5531. This one, however, is going to be just the top and the pants. So there's no culottes on this one. But you can also make it that dress version that you see right there. This one is the bust 32 and a half. And this one I have all the way up to a bust 38 as well. Yeah, there's definitely she takes after me in lots of ways. Next up, we have got McCall's, another Marlowe's corner, 5532. And in case it looks pretty friggin' familiar, it's because it is. Once I can get it, there you go. Hey, look. Why is it the same thing but a different number? Because this one is the half size. So this one was made for, I think it's under 5'3", if I recall, or under 5'1", and it has larger measurements all the way around. So I have got the bust 39 in my hand, and I go all the way up to the bust 45. But I do think that the, I'm going to check here now. Yeah, the back waist length is much shorter on all of these half size patterns. So they're made for the shorter set is what these were made for. All right. And now we have Oh, yeah, this is super cute and very summer. So for those in Australia, I don't know if I have any Australias. Oh, I might have done this right in the middle of the night for them. My bad, Australia friends. But this one's for you as you come up into summer. You're looking at McCall's at 55.35. That's right, a full jumpsuit and bikini along with a little beach romper. The one I have in my hand is currently, this is one of those 3 sizes. So I've got the 6, 8, 10. And for this one, I go all the way up to the 14, 16, 18, which is a bust size 36, 38, and 40. All right. Oh man, I talked a lot faster than I planned on, but that's okay. We're just, because I only brought certain numbers of patterns up here and I've already blown through 2 stacks of them. Maybe I should take a breath. All right. Excellent. I love that. Commitment, the 125 crowd. Thank you, Raven. All right. And this one is personally one of my favorites. This is going to be McCall's 55.39. This is actually a romper, or you can make a dress or a jumpsuit. So that romper actually has the pants to go along with it, but it's all that tie center front that I think is such a cute detail. Now, I will say, unfortunately, the only one she had left of this one is the one that's in my hand. So the bust 31.5 is the only one that I have left of this particular pattern. But I just really like the details at the center of this one. Yes, that's the correct way. All right. And now we have a cute little tie shoulder number. This one is going to be McCall's 55.40. Once it focuses. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just going to start describing it and hopefully my camera will catch up. Hey, there it is. So we're looking at a Mrs. dress or top with the blue transfer for the embroidery. So you do have the option to do that little blue embroidery right at the center there. The pants on this one are just for decoration. It's just showing you how you can model that top. You can see the cute little tie shoulders. That's really part of my favorite bit about this entire dress. I have no problem with that, but I actually don't ever edit my streams. They just go up as is, for better, for worse. I'm pretty sure that's why the retention is like not great because you can't interact with me in the moment, but I don't edit my streams. I don't feel the need to do that. They just go live as is. And then if you want to come join the crazy, people can. But I'm glad you're here. But I don't ever edit or speed up any of my clips except in my videos for comedic reasons. All right, next up, we have got an interesting one. This one is going to be McCall's 55.42. They call it a dress cover up. There is a bathing suit in here too, but so here's the bathing suit down here. You can see that the 3 ladies with their stylized and the super tan. But just that is interesting. This one is going to be the bust 31.5. And for this one right here, it goes all the way up to a bust size 38. So I would be intrigued to see this on a bust size 38 to see exactly how this wrap situation goes, because that would be intriguing. All right. Next up, we have McCall's 55.43. This one is going to be a shirt, a wrap skirt, pants, shorts, and a t-shirt, apparently. Like, they actually give you the pattern for that t-shirt right there. Oh, the tan ladies are screwing up with my poor camera. But I do enjoy how it has the pockets right there on the outside, and I like how big the pockets are even on the shorts. This one is a bust 32.5, and it goes all the way up to a size 18, which is going to be the bust size 40 for this one. Oh, hi, Anna. No worries. As soon as we're done, it goes live on my channel and it just stays there. So you can just come on back and watch the replay. I just didn't have that much time today, so I had to like fit it into the right block. All right, next up, we've got another jumpsuit. That's right, friends. Our favorite 70s motif. We're looking at McCall's 5544. This is actually like they styled it with a tennis racket. Once I get it, there it is. And you can see there it's got that like back. It's not actually a tie. It looks like it goes into an elastic situation from what I can tell, but it's in a romper or you can do a full blown jumpsuit. This one is going to be a bust 31 and a half. And for this one, I have available all the way up to a bust size 38. Yeah, it's just the tanned thing. I think it's just the stylization of that particular artist. I'm hoping to talk to an artist who actually worked for simplicity in the late 60s, early 70s to see if they can tell me a little bit about it. So I'm trying to figure that out. But yeah, it was a choice that they made. We'll just go with that. All right, next up is going to be McCall's 5544. And this is our very first dedicated maternity pattern. So it's a maternity top or a dress, jacket, pants, and shorts. And from what I can see on the back drawing, it looks like there is a big elastic panel along the top of the pants and the shorts to allow for that extra room. This one is a bust size 36, and I go all the way up to a bust size 40 for this one. All right. Now if you got those knit fabrics, boy, did the 70s have the patterns for you. This is McCall's 5546, and it is a scoop neck dress, top, t-shirt, and you can see it's got all 4 necklines once I can get it to focus. Get off my face. There it is. So you can see there, it's got all 4 necklines right through there. You can do a cowl, a scoop, a high neckline, or a V-neck. And it comes in, you can do 3 lengths. You can do the top, the dress, or the full-on maxi. This one is a bust 31 and a half. And for this one, I go up to a bust 38 on that one. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. I'm excited. I want to know. I want to hear stories. I like hearing stories. All right. In the more knit town realms of patterns, we have got McCall's 5547. And what you're looking at here is going to be a 6 type of cardigan and top set. There it is. And yes, we've got our weirdly tanned ladies again. You got the button front. You've got the straps. I like the sleeves on view C. I like how they're a little bit poofy there at the bottom. But you can even put pockets on your cardigan. This one is a bust size 32 and a half. And for this one, I have all the way up until a bust size 42. And for some reason, I felt the need to bring the bust size 42. So there you go. See, there, it's right there. Don't know why. I don't know why I did that. All right, friends. And now we have a choice of McCall's 5550. And I will make this thing focus because you do need to see these shenanigans. That's right. This is a bag dress, t-shirt. Sure. I mean, that's literally what it's doing. Like that down there. That is the end of the dress from PJ Jones. That is what's happening right now. So you can make a little tank top too. So at least it's the whole outfit, but it's interesting. This came in 2 sizes and 2 sizes only, a small or a medium. And I do have both of them. The small, this one is the bust 32 and a half through 34. And the medium is a bust 36 to 38. But PJ Jones, that was an interesting choice. All right. And I will be up front. This is the final one on our endeavor because I'm on a time crunch today. So this is the final one that I've got for you today. This is McCall's 5556. Focus. There it is. And this is another one of those that is basically the full outfit, but it is a jumpsuit with 3 necklines and the A-line skirt. It's a little bit more of a flare skirt, I think. It's got the nice tie waist, And you can see all those different styles of necklines are just fantastic. So this would be a super versatile romper or jumper dress or jumpsuit. Sorry, right words. In my hand, I have the 8, 10, 12, which is a bust 31.5 through 34. And I go up to the 16, 18, and 20, which is the bust 38, 40, and 42. And that, friends, is all I have for you today. This was a quick one. I just wanted to give you a taste. This is actually most of the second drawer. I've already got the first drawer up on my website. This was pretty much almost all the second drawer. So there are still 2 more drawers to go in this daggone thing. So there's still plenty of patterns to go. I just didn't have a whole lot of time. But I want to thank y'all so much for being here. If this is your first time around, maybe hang out. Check out some of the other videos from this estate sale. I went to South Carolina and just went crazy. I have a short video and then a very long video showcasing literally every single fabric that I pulled. And if you enjoyed this video, this live stream today, make sure you're clicking the like button before you leave. Y'all have been absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Bye, friends. Have a beautiful Sunday.